Well, we're back. Sorry about that. My college student just wrecked the whole works, but okay. What did you do, Colin?
I did absolutely nothing. I think
Well, maybe that might have been the problem. You doing nothing?
Well, I didn't see you trying very hard either.
No, I'm sorry, folks. We got Gabe from Fuller Digital on the phone. He helped us out. But of course, you know, us being men, we had to try to do it ourselves before we stopped and asked for directions. We'll try not to be so stubborn in the future. I don't know where Mrs. Biss went, but we were going to interview a grandma. I don't know if she knows anyone that is a new grandma or anything, so but she left. So unfortunately, our girls did fall, but with all of our troubles that we were having, and yeah, we were scrambling and everything. We might have missed some points. We lost by more than 4. I know that. Right? Is that about right, Colin?
I think you're about right there, yeah.
Yeah, you see this couple more than 4 is a tough game. And I know that a lot of people have said, hey, let us listen to the pep band. So for the next little bit, we're going to switch you over to listen to the pep band. Enjoy. So, like I said before, we are back, and what would our games be without having some sort of technical difficulty for this very tech-savvy individual that isn't sitting next to me? So, tonight, Trinity comes into the game with a record of 2-1. And Hinton comes in with a 1-2. A little bit different than in the past. Looking at their roster, they have, let me count the seniors here. Zero. Freshmen, 1. Juniors, 2. And they throw in a bunch of sophomores to fill in the cracks. So that would be why they did not have a JV round. Yeah, they did. Starting for the Blackhawks, junior number 13, Caden Barrett. Number 15, Will Hagestrom. Number 21, Carver DeGroat. He's a sophomore. And number 23, Logan Kempema. He is a sophomore as well. And rounding them out, number 33, a junior, Kyle Leary. The head coach, John Spies, is assisted by Greg Connery, Corey Kempman, Nolan Hess, and Stephen Huss. Now for the Trinity Tigers, number 2, senior, Pierce Gruneweg. Junior, number 12, Carter Westra. Junior number 20, Reed Gruneweg. A senior, 24, Dustin Hawksbergen. And sophomore 32, Luke DeYoung. Coach is Zach Van Ginkel, and he's assisted by Toby Bogard. And we have the Benruco crew is reffing this game as well. And at the tip-off, looks like we're going to have Carter Westra jumping against Kyle Leary. And at the tip, Leary gets the tip, number 13, Caden Barrett runs it down. Tigers matching up man-to-man. They couldn't quite find number 21. He gets a shot of 3. And now 13's fired off a 3. So three-point shot, Caden Barrett. And Dustin Hawksbergen brings the ball up the court. He's looking inside. Finds Luke Young. Luke gets fouled by number 13, Caden. It's a shove, a little bit of help getting across the lane. Tigers will be taking it out underneath their own basket. And inbound to Luke Young, he takes it up and in for 2. And nobody told me, but I'm telling the future. And that should be better. And Hawks working around, long rebound, Dustin Hawksbergen. He's heading off to the races. Blackhawks keep fighting, getting his way, slowing him down, a little bit out of control. Tries to get to the inside, can't quite get the pass, gets picked off. Weak side, rebounded by Carter Westra. Dustin Hawksbergen gets it across the line. He finds Pierce Gruneweg, top of the key. Pierce dribble driving, kicks it out to no one. He finds, gets the ball taken away. And a big rebound by Carter Westra, and his pass gets picked off. And 2 points in for number 21, Carver DeGroat. So we get a 5-2 ball game here with the Blackhawks leading. Pierce working it around. No, yes, Pierce. It is Pierce. Inside to Dustin Hawksbergen. Dustin's looking for a cutting Pierce off his knee. Luke DeYoung picks it up and puts it in for two. Oh, they gonna call a travel? Yes. He tried getting rid of the basketball. That'd be number 33, Kyle Leary, but couldn't quite pull it off. Okay, so I thought I was telling the future, but it turns out I wasn't telling the future because it wasn't working. So welcome back, 6-7. Tigers trail by 1. I missed some stuff, but boy, I was watching Cohen and he was keeping track of everything. He's going to fill us in on what I missed.
Yeah, so for Hinton, they have 7 points. 5 of them were scored by Caden Barrett and 2 from Harvard DeGroat. And for Trinity, we have 2 from Dustin Hawksbergen and 4 from Luke DeYoung.
Thank you very much for that. You know, all we do is get on the struggle bus. You got a turnover there by Hawksbergen trying to get it inside to one of the DeYoungs. And somebody's left wide open, and they're fortunate enough that they miss it. And the fight for the rebound should be a double dribble, and they're going to call a quick foul on number 23, Logan Kempma, I think. And thank you for those listening when I have trouble making me aware of it, because I can't hear myself because it's too loud. That entry pass to Evan DeYoung gets picked off. Got to move the ball around a little bit, fellas. And find our man on defense. Definitely that is going to be key. Who's guarding who? And a nice take there for Caden. He puts it in for another 2. 6-9 is our score. We got 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. Out of control, Hawksbergen gives it up. And that's 2 points there by Will. Timeout by Coach McGinkle. He wants to talk it now over. Calm these fellas down a little bit. Let's get some... But now that we have a moment, let's talk to Mary. Mary, how is it to being a new grandma? Oh, she's got her mouth full. She's chewing on a pretzel. Oh. You know, my wife's not here, but I kind of felt like I just got told that I shouldn't do stuff like that. So I'm being told that nobody can hear me. But yet I see the lines go up and down, up and down, up and down on the screen. Do you think they should hear me, Cohen?
It looks like it, but that's just me.
And the turnover there, we're seeing some full court pressure by the Blackhawks. Rebounded by Luke DeYoung. Gets it up. Dustin Hawksbury. Let's slow down and get it under control. Let's get a set play. They're working inside to Luke DeYoung. He kicks it out. Dustin Hawksbury and Dustin. And we got a travel there by Luke DeYoung. He felt he was fouled. Let's restart it. Okay. Now I called tech support again and it is working. And it sounds like somebody keeps building more things on Huddle and it keeps jumping around from my broadcast. Because now there's 3 different channels on YouTube going. And I'm the only one that's talking, which is normal. And that pass finds Trey Bogard. He passes over to Carter Westra. Carter Westra working around. Swooping left-handed layup, gets his own rebound, puts it in. 12-13. Yeah, you can do that now. You don't even have to hit anything. And good defense there by Evan DeYoung. What happened?
Evan traveled.
Oh, travel. Number 40, Evan DeYoung. Turnover. Tigers. Tigers deciding to put a little on-the-ball pressure going. And should have been a kick possibly. A long three-pointer is up and in for Logan Kempema. Carter Wester bringing the ball up the court. Getting the screen set. Gets the ball over to Pierce Grinaweg, and he brings the ball the rest of the way up the court. To the corner, Dustin Hawksbury's working inside. And I think that they're going to call a foul on number 21. Holding Dustin as he is trying to get across the lane. Yep, 21, that's his second. Long inbound pass up to Dustin Hawksbury, and he finds Carter Westra. James checked into the game. Sorry, I missed that. Pierce working his way around, finds Dustin Hawksbury and cutting in. He gets it poked away, picked up by Carter Westra. Oh, we're down to 9 seconds on the shot clock. Trey Bogard, he drives in. All right, I didn't see what happened there. Three-pointer by Caden Barrett. And now 2 points by Logan Kempma. All right, I will be right back. Cohen's going to watch things for me.
All right, it seems like Trinity Christian has decided to take another timeout here, full timeout. And Evan has decided to take a break. Let's look at our leading scorers from this evening. For Hinton, they're led by Caden Barrett, number 13, with 10 points and 1 foul. Then it's Logan Kempma with 5. Carver DeGroat has 4, and Logan Coffey off the bench has 2. For your Trinity Christian Tigers, Dustin Hoxbergen with 6 points. Luke DeYoung has 4, and Carter Westra has 2 to give him 12 points. As for foul trouble, Luke DeYoung has 2 fouls, and Pierce Gruneweg and Evan DeYoung each have 1. And then for Hinton, Carver DeGroat has 2 fouls, and then 1 apiece for Caden Barrett, Logan Kempma, Kyle Larry, and Logan Coffey. Now, coming out of the timeout, it seems like Hinton will be running some full court pressure here. Hoxbergen inbounds over to Gruneweg, back over to Hoxbergen, passes off to Westra. Westra takes into the front court. Pass it over to Postma. Postma drives, puts up a layup, and is fouled on his way up. The foul is on number 11, and that is Dawson Spies. And it'll be 2 shots for James Postma. First one is up and no good, off the back of the iron. Here comes the second shot. And it's also no good. Oh, not quite. Taking up the court will now be number 23, Logan Kempma. Passes it over to Barrett. Barrett fakes a 3, drives out, and finds a wide open Kempma at the top of the key for 3, and it's good. Make that 8 on the evening for Logan Kempma. Hoxbergen passes it off to Postma. Postma dumps it down low to Trey Bogard. Bogard kicks out to Westra. Westra drives up and in off the glass. 2 more points for Carter Westra. The lead is now 24-14. Barrett drives. Kicks out to Kempma again. Passes back to Barrett. Barrett takes the 3, passes it off over to number 15, Carver, and he drills it. It is number 15, Will Hagedstrom, for 2 points from the free throw line. And Pierce Gruneweg is trapped in the backcourt. They need to get it across the timeline, and they do. And it's Trey Bogard down low, and the foul. Great find there from Carter Westra, down low to Trey Bogard. Gets 2 points on the basket and a 3rd pending the free throw. Foul is on number 25, which is Cole Friesen, the 2nd. And Bogard is unable to finish, and we have a whistle. It's going the other way. Hinton's getting set to inbound. Gets it into Logan Kempma, who will take it up the court. Kempma passes it over to number 31. That is Logan Coffey. Barrett has the ball back over to Coffey. Coffey back to Barrett. Barrett drives baseline, puts it up, and good defense there from Bogard. Dustin Hoxbergen takes up the court, passes it off to Westra. Westra comes in, and there's another foul. Trey Bogard is fouled on his way up. And Hinton is getting into some serious foul trouble. Bogard will now shoot 2. That's Logan Coffey's 2nd foul. First one is up and no good. Here comes the second free throw, and it is also no good. Kempma passes it over to number 15, Will Hagstrom. Back over to Kempma. Back over to Hagstrom. Barrett fakes a shot. Passes back to Hagstrom. Here comes Barrett. Down to Kempma. Kempma goes across court. Back to Hagstrom. There's a shot by number 11. And it's no good. Oxbergen will take up the court, and he travels with it. Another turnover. And Kempma will inbound the ball off the side. Kempma can't find anything. Finds number 33. That is Kyle Leary. And number 20. Kempma shoots again, and he airballs it. It's Trinity basketball. As lane's out of bounds. What? All right, I'll be giving it back to Evan Brummel as he is tired of listening to me, I guess. Here we go.
I am not. Oh, it's nice to have a break, and he doesn't know anybody's names on either team. And Carter Wester finds an open Luke DeYoung, kicks it back to Dustin Hawksbergen, off the mark. What happened? They calling a foul? They calling a timeout? See, Cohen, that's why I was going to let you keep talking. You're doing a fine job. He's noticed that 30-second timeout already. And he didn't notice it. I was taking all kinds of videos of him doing that and saving them. He's shaking his head. Shout out to everybody out there putting up with all this technical difficulty we were having. But for the last 10 minutes and 35 seconds, we've been doing all right. 16-26. The Tigers trail by 10. They have 4 team fouls for the Hawks, so the next foul, unless it's an offensive foul, will put the Tigers to the line, and this might turn into a game of free throws. It is a favorite game. It's 3 points with the clock stopped. You really can't go too wrong with that, can you?
I guess not.
Oh, look at the concentration on Corey Mawson's face. Skip pass that was picked off by Westra. Finger roll in for Logan. Tigers slowing some things down. Worked inside to Carter Westra. Fadeaway jumper, short. Rebounded by Evan. No, not Evan, his brother. Luke. Euro step by Dustin Hawksbergen, up and in. Long three, rebounded by Carter Westra, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. What do you think of this new rule change?
You know, it'll be interesting how it plays out. It's been in women's college basketball for a while, and I think it does make a lot more sense with these quarters, so that so you are punished for more fouls in the first quarter, and I think it keeps the game moving a little bit more. But it'll be interesting to see how it actually plays out in high school basketball.
Yeah, women's college, they play quarters. They don't play halves like the men. So Carter Westra dumps them both in. Checking into the ball, back into the ball game is Pierce. He got a little bit of breather. Corey Mawson was helping him out with that. And 20-28. Tigers putting on a bit of a run here at the end of the half. Minute 20 to go. Got a dribble drive by Barrett there. He kicks it out. Now we got a cutting and rebound, but we're not taking care of the basketball. We have to watch where our passes are. There's no reason to do that. Good solid defense, and then Luke gets a foul. Luke Young foul, his third. So the first free throw by Kyle Leary is up and in. You know, I was talking about the girls in their pink shoes. Now the boys they all got yellow shoes, so that's not going to help either.
Looks like they all have the same ones too.
You know. Think they got a deal at Shields?
Must get
Second free throw is up and good.
some Nike endorsement money, maybe.
Nike endorsement for high school? I guess they're paying college kids to play ball.
We'll start with the high schoolers, start them young.
And a quick timeout there. They had the Blackhawks in a little bit of trouble on the sideline. Quick timeout by the Hinton Blackhawks, 30 seconds. So, Cohen, what's your favorite meal at college? They got good chicken nuggets?
Actually, my favorite meal is probably the boneless wings I have every Wednesday afternoon.
What's the difference between a boneless wing and a chicken nugget?
Not much. Just that boneless wings have that cooler sauces, I guess.
Oh, I just watched you eat a hot dog with putting nothing on it. So
Yeah,
what sauces do you put on chicken nuggets? I mean, boneless wings.
Oh, usually barbecue sauce is my go-to.
Oh, yes, the old barbecue.
Yeah, they also got special flavors, like they got Frank's every now and then. They got sweet Thai chili. But let's get back to the basketball.
All right, here we go. 27 seconds left to go in the half. Hawks are kind of working around. 21 seconds of the shot clock. There's not much difference. Long passes, they're down to 15. They're working for that last shot. And Tigers, they just got to make sure they keep a good defense. We've got a floater across the lane, rebounded by James. 3, 2, we're gonna get a half-court shot by Pierce. Oh, just off the mark, folks. That would have put the ringer on the cake. We would have come out of the locker room after halftime just flaring. Let's get some stats from Cohen.
All right, now going into halftime, first for your visiting Blackhawks, they are tied for their leading scorer. Caden Barrett and Logan Kentma each have 10. And then there's 4 for Carver DeGroat, and then 2 apiece for Will Hagstrom, Kyle Leary, and Logan Coffey. And for Trinity Christian, they are led by Dustin Hawksbergen with 8. Carter Westra has 6, Luke DeYoung with 4, and Trey Bogard has 2. I think that's correct. I might have to check my math on that after halftime, but then as far as fouls go, for the visiting Blackhawks, 2 apiece for Carver DeGroat, Logan Coffey, and Dawson Spies, or whatever, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, and then 1 apiece for Caden Barrett, Logan Kempma, and Kyle Leary. Then for Trinity, mostly stayed out of foul trouble except for Luke DeYoung, who has 3, and then Evan DeYoung and Pierce Gruneweg each have 1. And those are your halftime stats, and we'll come back to you when the second half's ready to begin. All right, we are set to begin here in the second half. Evan has gone to the bathroom and has not returned yet, so we hope that he's doing all right, and Trinity will inbound to start the second half. Pass comes into Luke DeYoung, passes it off to Westra. Westra looks around, he decides to dribble, passes it off to Gruneweg. And Gruneweg passes it down to Hawksbergen. He gets hammered, but does not get the foul call. And the ball is over back to Hinton. Finds us 15 underneath and a foul on Hawksbergen. Number 15 is Will Hagstrom, and he will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Not the start that Trinity was hoping out of the half. And the free throw's up and no good, and rebounded by Gruneweg. He will take it up the court. Tries dribbling around Hagstrom, and he goes down baseline. Somehow keeps that ball in bounds. And he travels. And Evan has come back. We were getting a little concerned about you, but he is back next to me.
I appreciate your concern, Colin. It warms my heart.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. Number 21, DeGroat has it at the top of the key, passes it off to Barrett. Barrett dumps it down low to Kempema, and he goes up and scores it. 2 more points, putting up to 12 for Kempema. Westra has it at the top of the key. Passes it off to Reed Gruneweg. Down to Hawksbergen. Gruneweg in the corner for 3, and he nails it. Big three-pointer there for Gruneweg. Puts that little scoring run from Hinton to an end. Down to Kempema. Kempema turns around, passes it over to Leary. Leary goes up, and he airballs it. Carter Westra with the rebound, and he slows it down, and he's trying to get trapped. Pass off to Hawksbergen out of the trap. Reed Gruneweg dribbles down, goes to the floater, and he hits it. First 2 points in the afternoon or the evening for Reed Gruneweg. And it's now 34-25. Hinton leads by 9. Pass it down low to Leary. And Leary has the ball stolen away, and it's out of bounds off of Leary. Great hands there from Hawksbergen. Forced turnover. Now Gruneweg will take it up the court. Gruneweg still dribbling at the top. Passes off to Westra. Westra back over to Pierce Gruneweg. Carter Westra has it at the free throw line, shoots it, and draws the foul. And there'll be 2 shots. And the foul is on number 21, Carver DeGroat. That'll be his 3rd. First one for Westra is short. And the free throw's been a bit of an issue for Trinity this evening.
Yeah, they got to bend their knees. They're all a little bit tired. We came out, run, and I think we're gassed.
Seems like it, but
Carter heard me though.
He did hear him, and he. Yep, hits that second one for his 7th point, and down low, looks like number 25 scores it. Not quite sure who that is. Westra has it over to Pierce Gruneweg. Down low to DeYoung, and DeYoung goes up, and he's fouled again. Hinton, they sure do foul a lot. That'll be the 2nd foul on number 33, Kyle Leary. First shot for DeYoung is no good.
I tell him to bend his knees too.
Yep.
Hassan checks in for Reed Gruneweg.
The second shot for DeYoung is also no good off the back of the iron this time. A lot of free points being left on the table by Trinity at the line. Barrett passes it off to Hagstrom. Hagstrom will fire up a 3, and it's short, no good. And Gruneweg gathers the rebound. Gruneweg dribbles into the lane, and he is fouled on the way in. Another foul on Hinton. third team foul in this third quarter. And it's on number 15, Will Hagstrom, his first. And Hawksburg has the ball. Dribbles around over to Pierce Gruneweg in the corner for three, and no good. But ball's juggled around. And Hinton has the ball on the line. They try trapping. And finally, the rebound is gathered in by Hinton. And taking up the court will be number 11, Dawson Spies, who passes it over to Kempma. Kempma starts driving on Westra, and he passes it off to Leary. Great pass for the basket. That'll be the fourth point for Kyle Leary. Westra takes up the court for Trinity. Westra drives a little bit, stops it right around the free throw line. Gruneweg with a nice pass down low, and no good from short range by Corey Mawson. Now Kempma takes up the court. Gives up for Spies. And slowing it down. Looks like they're trying to run a set play here. Spies are on the top. Hinted off for Barrett, and Barrett is wide open for three, and he hits it. Oh, so it was on the line for a two. And there's another foul here on Hinton on the rebound. It was on Kyle Leary, his third. The second Blackhawk to hit the three foul mark. And the next foul, next defensive foul on Hinton will result in two shots for Trinity. We're just about halfway through this third quarter. And Hawksbury is double teamed up top. Here's Gruneweg, dumps it down low, and it's intercepted by Kempma. Pass it off to Cole Frisson. Back over to Kempma. Coffey has it in the corner. Dribbles around, gives it over to Barrett. Barrett almost has the ball stolen away by Postma. They kick it around, Kempma for three. Air balls, but right into the hands of Logan Coffey. Was that a good pass? We'll never know. And there's another basket there from Logan Kempma. That's his 14th point of the evening, and Trinity wants a timeout. Full timeout here. And we will give the mic back.
Thank you, Cohen, for handling that while I was away. But he did admit that he might have missed some stuff in the stats. So, no, you don't have to say you're bad. Usually this is where I have to go find the head scorekeeper just to find out what's going on. So, don't worry, you're only human, Cohen. It's okay. Don't you worry. So, with the Tigers trailing 26-40, we got 3 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The next team foul by the Blackhawks will send the Tigers to the line. Good solid screen. We got a flaring Carter Westra getting it over to Dustin Hawksbury, and they're going to call a quick foul there on number 23, Logan Kempma. His second. His third. No, his second. You were quicker than the scoreboard people. I'm sick of looking through this screen. I got to get taller. I'd give you the other stool, but I think Ty broke it. First free throw is up and good by Dustin Hawksbury. Second one is off the mark. It gets rebounded by Friesen. Blackhawks passing around looking for a driving player. Kick it off, and Pierce Gruneweg says, I'll take that. He gets the steal, brings it up the court, pass off to Carter Westra. Carter's thought about a three. Gives it over to Pierce. Pierce says, we need a little bit of help. And rebounded by Corey Mawson, and he thought he was fouled when he put it back. Good rebound, good shot, put back, and Dustin Oxford was going to take a charge if he needed to. And slow it down, Carter Wester. He hands it off to Corey. Corey dribbles up, finds James in the corner. Skip pass over to Carter Westra. Loses the handle on a little bit. Finds a cutting Corey Mawson. He takes it to the hole, gets fouled on a shot. He'll be going to the line to shoot two. 27-40. And his first free throw is no good. James Folsman does a little cleanup on the court there. Looks like the quiet student body was having a little tomfoolery there, and the ball ended up out on the court. Second free throw is up and going to be short, and he almost gets his own rebound. James gets a long rebound, passes around to Pierce. Dustin Oxford is working hard inside for the basketball. Corey gets a skip pass, and they get a foul on number 31, Logan Coffey. And Corey gets to go to the line to shoot two. Huh? Oh, that's Coffey's fourth foul? I didn't know that he'd been in that much. Yeah, Corey, listen to Carter. Carter, give him a little advice. Bend your knees. Coffey checks out of the basketball game, and so does Logan Kempma. Checking in are Carver DeGroat and Kyle Leary. Leary's playing with a few fouls, isn't he? And that second free throw is in for Corey. All right, let's play some strong defense. How many does Leary have? Leary has three, so he's got to be a little bit careful too. We've got a whole nother quarter of basketball to play after this. Carver has three, so that, yeah, they were resting up on the bench. And they're going to call a foul on number 2, Pierce Grinaweg. His second. Which ones are the fouls? Oh man. 3, 4. Yeah, they're gonna have to play some clean defense or off the ball a little bit. We're gonna have a travel there called on Dawson Spies. I heard Cohen pronouncing that Spies. We gotta agree to disagree. I think it's Spies.
All right, we'll call it Spies from now on.
Will we?
Sure, why not?
Well, you got to argue a little bit. You give in way too quickly.
I've heard it announced both ways, so let's go with whatever you say.
And they're going to call a travel on Dustin Oxford, and he felt he got pushed. Referee says, yeah, it could go either way. Yeah, Cohen concurs. Hands up defense. Leary's working on the outside, and they're trying to leave the lane open, looking for some cutters there for the Blackhawks. Ooh. Yeah, and 2 points. By Friesen? Was that Friesen that scored that? And that'll be the fourth foul on 33, Kyle Leary. So right now on the court, we got 4 fouls on 33, Leary. We got 4 fouls on 31. He's not in. He's not in. Does anybody else have 4? No, but Carver Grote still has 3, though. A lot of in and out stuff going on here. Checking into the ball game is Caden Barrett. He's been the offensive staple for the Blackhawks. Logan Kempma checks in. Didn't he have 2 or 3? Fouls? Yeah. And the second free throw by Evan DeYoung goes in. Kempma has 2 fouls and 14 points. So he's having a pretty decent night. And Kempma's going to get called for travel. A little bit of a drag in his foot there. Yeah, and Cohen just realized that looking through the grate is no fun. It is so much of a relief. What's that? Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. I think that's Alka-Seltzers or something, right? You drop them. You're not old enough for that? It'll come. It'll come. Either that or you're going to get a, what's it called? Oh, good shot fake by Pierce Greenaway. Puts it up for two. We got 7 seconds left in this third quarter. And they're letting Barrett drive, and he puts it in for 2. So at the end of the third quarter, we're 44-31. Tigers, they got a little fight left in them, but we got to get some defensive stops. You know, it's talking with my partner here. Colin was checking some of the stats, and number 13, Caden Barrett, just in tonight's game, he has basically doubled what he has scored all season thus far. So he's having a pretty good game. I think is that what they call that? Is that the term?
I think it's safe to say that he's having a pretty good game.
Yeah. Cohen says pretty good game. And we're going to get a foul there. Oh, 24 might have got his toe stepped on, or he's got to walk it off a little bit. I think they called that on Dustin Hawksberg, and that's his second. You know, and how much he's matured from last year. Last year it was foul trouble that he couldn't just stay away from him. He's getting quite a bit smarter. I guess we do get smarter as we get older. That's what they always say. First free throw is off the iron there by Kyle Leary, but here he does get an opportunity to go for a second one.
He's playing with 4 fouls right now, so they must really trust his discipline on defense.
Discipline on defense. You know, that's I don't even know why I came back. You got this. Oh, just about thrown away by Pierce. He loses the basketball, gives it up to James. James gets in the hand of Dustin Hawksberg. Pull-up jumper by Dustin. And that rebound gets chased down by Pierce Greenaway. He wants another chance. And they're going to have a foul on number 13, Caden Barrett. That's his second. We've been saying his name so often tonight. I thought for sure some of them had to be fouls. No, it's all points, huh? And number 33, Kyle Leary, that'll be his 5th. Carter Westra with good basketball know-how and intelligence. Challenges the guy with 4 fouls. Gives himself a chance to put 2 points on the board with no time coming off the clock. And the player they just checked in, I think Leary had at least 8 inches on him. Oh, somebody's got to say, Carter, bend your knees. See, Cohen doesn't have a microphone, and he could say it loud, but he's not going to. It's not his forte. There you go. Carter Westrom went 1 for 1. 1 for 2. It was 1 for 1 on the back end, though. First team, they start over, so he doesn't get to go to the line. But who'd they call that foul on? Oh, fourth foul, number 21, Carver to Grote. Yeah, definitely learned their lesson. And that gets poked out of bounds off the Blackhawks. It'll be back possession of the Tigers. Let's see if we can get a bit of a nice inbound play here. And a long inbound pass to Luke DeYoung. He finds Pierce in the corner. And we got two guys cutting across. Dustin Hawksburg puts it in a little bit strong. Gets his own rebound, puts it up and in for two.
11 on the evening for Hawksburg. Hinton has the ball. Steves has the ball. He was dribble it, pass down the net. And that's a breaching foul being by Hawksburg.
That'll be his third foul, won't it, there? Cotton? Yeah, we'll call you Cotton.
Cotton?
Yeah.
Trinity wants a timeout here.
We're going to talk things over. Right now they are trailing 34 to 45. 11 points. You got 6.5 minutes to go. So, Cohen, is the view better up here than in the stands?
I would have to agree, yes. But, I mean, sometimes I feel a little impaired by this grate right here for safety reasons, I guess. But other than that, when you're standing up, it's a pretty good view.
We really got to get you a stool, huh?
I kind of agree with that, yeah. Maybe next time.
And the ball almost gets taken away there. Carter Westra, three-pointer up and in. Dawson Spees. And they're looking ahead. Long pass to Carter Westra. Carter works it into Luke DeYoung. Luke DeYoung really working the post. Tries to shovel pass it underneath Dustin Hawksburg. And Dustin Hawksburg is going to be called for the foul, I think, and that'll be his fourth. Here I was giving the guy such kudos for keeping the fouls under control this year. Yeah, spoke too soon. Sometimes I have that. I used to have to write lines. Can you believe that? I will think before I say. That was Gerald. He was always teaching me the ways. Either that teaching or enforcing, one of the two. Another three-pointer by Spees. And Hawksburg gets the rebound. Kicks it off to Dust. Carter Westra lays it up and in for two. 36-48. We got to see some stops here by the Tigers. That's for sure. And Hawksburg, knowing that he has 4 fouls, is playing a little bit off on defense. But it was straight up defense if I'd ever seen it. And Luke DeYoung is going to work inside, and he puts it up and in for 2. So one stop, one score was gets it down to 10. All right, Tigers, hands up defense. Let them make a mistake once. And the crowd is getting into the game. Carter Did they count that? Did they put that on Hawksburg?
Sure did.
And that's Hawksburg's 5th foul. He fouls out. Checking into the ball game is Luke DeYoung, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the coach put in somebody that he was. I'm not sure what's going on. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. They're going to have to decide who's coming staying in the basketball game. Yep. Okay. James is out. Now they got 5 on the bench. I was getting nervous there. You know what that is when you try to start with 6? A technical foul, and that's just 3 points in a possession. You just can't be doing that. That was a good catch by Coach Zach McGinkle there. He's got 30 seconds to change his mind for the length of the timeout. Work was the cheer coming out of the huddle there. I think Coach Vigenkel and Coach Bogard are explaining indefinitely that the Blackhawks are not just going to lay down and hand this over to them. Got to work hard out there. Get in the passing lane. And we got a three-pointer by Barrett. And a turnover. Passes ahead and finds a cutting. That's got to be Kempma, right? Yeah, Kempma taking the hole. He gets fouled by 32 or 40. One of the DeYoung boys, not sure which one. Luke DeYoung, number 32, his fourth foul. Fouls are coming into a hefty play here. Two shots, yeah, fifth foul. Thank you, Cohen. See, I'm just going to hand this to him because he's making all the good points. They can't hear you unless you speak up and throw away from the microphone.
I'm very sorry, Evan.
You don't have to apologize. This is a training evening.
I guess. All right, Gruneweg takes it down into the corner, drops it off for Bogart, or at least tries to, and it gets stolen away by Barrett. Oh, but it's stolen right back by Gruneweg. Nice play there. DeYoung will shoot it from far out. He misses it, and there are a ton of bodies down there for every rebound. And Barrett comes away with it, passes it ahead to Friesen. And Friesen to Kempma. Kempma over to, I think that's Hagstrom. And Barrett fakes the three, gets it down low to Kempma, and he makes it for another 2 points. Westrow has it. He drives. Looks for someone to kick it out over to Gruneweg. He shoots the three. Rims out, no good. And the rebound secured by Kempma. And he passes it over to Friesen and back over to Kempma, who will take it up the court. Kempma over to Spies. Spies in the corner for Kempma. Kempma now drives and he tries to pass it down low, and it'll be a kick ball on Trey Bogard. And two new Blackhawks come into the game. Barrett and Spies check out for Coffee and I think that's Carver to Grote. No, Trinity makes some changes. Bogard and Luke DeYoung come out of the game in exchange for James Postma and Corey Masson. Now finally inbounding here is Logan Coffey. Gets down low to Kempma again. Kicks it out to, and that'll be a three-point attempt from, I think that's Coffey, and he misses it. And the rebound is secured by James Postma, who takes it up the court, slows it down, and Pierce Gruneweg has it stolen away by Kempma, who's late coming back from defense. And then
retaliation foul by Pierce Gruneweg gives the opportunity to shoot two from the line.
yes, that is correct. That'll be the third foul on Pierce. And now Kempma gets to shoot two. Shooting for his 17th point here. See if he makes it. And he does. And he gets one more shot. Kempma, only a sophomore, but played some serious minutes for them last year as a freshman. So he does have a little bit of varsity experience. Second free throw is no good. Lester will take it up the court. Dribbles it into the corner. Dribbles around, takes up a little pull-up jumper for the elbow, and it's good. 12 points for Carter Westra. And now taking up the court will be Dawson Spies. I guess he didn't come out of the game, my bad. Friesen passes it over to Kempma from the corner for three, no good. Evan Young gathers the rebound, back out to Pierce Gruneweg. Gruneweg with the basketball, gets a screen from Evan DeYoung. He shoots a little pull-up jumper from the corner. It's short, no good. And James Postman with a nice rebound and puts it in for 2 more points. The score is on 54-42. Blackhawks by a 12-point lead. As the Blackhawks pass it down low or back up top to Dawson Spees. Over to Carver to Grote, and Cole Friesen shoots it and is fouled on his way up. Let's see what the foul is on. Looks like it's on number 10, Corey Mawson, for his first foul. And he will shoot 2 again. As we said earlier, they were shooting 2 from here on out, thanks to the new rules that were introduced this year. First shot from Friesen is good. That'll be his 5th point of the evening. There's 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in this game. Trinity's going to have to find some stops here, maybe find some 3-point baskets to get back in this game. Second free throw from Friesen is good. And Pierce Gruneweg will take it up the court. Scoring is going to be difficult without Hawksbergen, their team's leading scorer. But Gruneweg has the ball after passing off to DeYoung. He will pass it over to James Postma. Postma gets it into Evan DeYoung, and it's stolen away by Logan Kempma. We've said his name a lot. Down the court to Hagstrom. Hagstrom with a nice little floater in the paint, and it's good. We make that 6 on the day for Hagstrom. Gruneweg again has it up the court. Dribbles into the other corner. And now looking for a pass, and off the foot of his defender, and now gets the ball back, shoots a 3, and misses it. Rebounded by Caden Barrett, and looks like Hinton's going to slow this game down here. Number 15, Hagstrom, shoots it again. It is missed. Now back over to Gruneweg, taking up the court yet again. Gets a screen from Corey Mawson, doesn't do anything with it. Pass it over to Westra. Westra dribbles, pulls up a little jumper, and is fouled on the shot. He will go to the line for 2. Now, if there's one story of this game, it's definitely at the free throw line. As Trinity has left a lot of points out there. I'd be surprised if they were shooting 50%, to be perfectly honest. I'm sorry about being negative, but this is something that if Trinity's going to win some games on the line, they're going to need to fix their game at the line. But here comes Carter for his first shot. The first free throw is good. That's his 13th point on the evening. Now going for 14 on the second shot. And the second free throw is no good. And it's tipped away. Or no, it's not tipped away. It'll be Trinity Christian basketball here with about 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining. And they're down 15. And they'll take out the court slowly. Screen here from Mawson. And Gruneweg passes out to Westra. Westra will take it around. He pulls up for a 3. No good off the back of the iron. But rebounded by Pierce Gruneweg. He gets it down low. Doesn't know what to do with the ball. And it's out of bounds. And he tries shooting it, but it was out of bounds first. It'll be Hinton basketball. Carter Westra puts on a little pressure in the backcourt, but looks like nothing will happen. And got a timeout here from Hinton with 35 seconds left, up by 15. And we will take a minute-long break. All right, we are back now from the timeout. Hinton is set to inbound after their timeout. It'll be number 31, Logan Coffey, inbounding over to Hagstrom, and then Dawson Spies will dribble it over, pass it over to Friesen. Friesen will pass it off. Now it's over to Spies again. Back over to Hagstrom. He goes into the lane. Back out to Spies. Looks like they're just going to dribble out this shot clock a little bit here. This game's all but over right now, it seems. Spies will shoot it for 3, and it's good. If it wasn't over already, that's going to do it. 6, 5, 4, 3. Gruneweg will not take a last shot, and that's the end of the game. Final score 61-43. The victory for the Hinton Blackhawks. Got anything to add on this, Evan? Yeah. All right, we'll hand it over.
Well, it was a tough game, and like we were talking earlier, the Blackhawks, they really came out of their shell tonight. You know, with Caden Barrett scoring 15 points, and he had 14 on the year prior to this game. Yeah, really good from 3, and they weren't all three-pointers, all 15 points. So, yes, I believe that we have a game here home on Saturday. It's sometime during the day. I'm not sure if anyone's going to be announcing it. I don't know that I will be. We have robotics in the morning and MOC if anyone's in the Orange City area. And then, the game is, they're moving around. They pushed it up. I don't know the exact time. Check the website or check your email from Athletic Director Dieger. Until